Hi guys, welcome to the R&T Tech Show.
The poorly researched tech show.
This is your host Tony.
And Robert.
I can barely hear your name. Let's start the first topic.
The first topic is the Pixel 4. It's been released and all the colors have been. Okay, can't click on them. That's annoying. That is very annoying. Okay. But here's the new Pixel. What do you think about it?
I really like it's the same
for a
with
camera.
the Apple 11.
Apple 11.
11.
iPhone 11.
Yeah, oh yeah, iPhone 11. Apple 11. You know the Apple 11.
The Apple 11.
No,
Okay.
the iPhone 11, like the whole. I really hate the whole stack, a bunch of camera in one spot. And
Yeah.
it shows like, oh, I'm really professional. I can take really good picture with my phone. No.
Yeah, and the naming scheme also is kind of weird. Well, on the iPhone, it's not this. So this is the Pixel 3 and 3A XL.
Yeah.
These are the kind of mid-range phones that
Yeah, of
were
course, yeah.
released a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And what was I gonna say? The color. What do you think about this color? Obviously, we can't look at it.
What color? The red one.
For a phone.
I like the colors, right? Like, but still, like
Yeah.
with a camera with it on it, I
See-
don't feel like that would be a.
Although, what would you think if this was the best mobile camera?
I really don't care.
Really?
If I want to take a picture,
Yeah.
right? Any mediocre picture with a phone, like I'm fine with it. If I want to take a professional picture, I will get a good camera.
Yeah, but
and
that's
take a picture. With
Okay.
it, right?
But instead, right? Imagine you only pay for a phone
Yeah.
and you can take pictures that are above mediocre. That are pretty good. Maybe not camera level, but are like pretty good.
I really don't look at camera. Like
Okay.
why
Really?
Yeah, when I buy a
Huh.
phone, I don't really look at camera.
See-
Like same with my this phone, right?
Yeah. Which
I-
is Samsung something.
Something it's J5.
J is something. It's one of
Yeah.
them. One of them.
It's
mid-range.
J5 and like the camera on that's terrible. Like I can tell you it's terrible, right? But it's cheap enough that I'm just like, fuck it, I take that one. It's 200 euro, right?
Was it?
It's only 200 euros. So I was like, okay,
fair.
I just take this phone. I need a phone anyway.
See this phone, LG V20, pretty good phone. Was like
No, not sponsored.
not sponsored, but we could be.
He hate us up. You know this zero subscriber channel.
This is a very popular show. Please sponsor us. I'm sure 2 people might accidentally click on the video. Okay, so after getting the LG V20, which was like over 400, I think it was 410
Yeah.
euro that I paid for it.
Yeah.
I think any phone I get from now on, I want to have a wide angle camera.
Yeah.
Because it's just useful if you're trying to get a lot of stuff in.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to remember for me a single scenario when it was useful, but I know that there are times
Yeah.
where I'm like, man, I'm glad I have a wide angle camera so I can capture everything, like
See-
notes and stuff.
Yeah.
I
See,
guess.
like what I'm mainly looking for on a phone, right? It's
Yeah.
battery life. I need to.
Oh,
last,
really?
Yeah. Like I need to last a bit longer. Like I at least get through the day, right?
Yeah,
Like for my phone right now, like it was okay before. Now it's kind of barely get through the day.
Yeah.
Like when I get home, it's like 30%. Like it's not really that good, and I don't want to charge my phone during the day, which is like,
yeah.
stupid.
I didn't really care at first about battery life because I used to be a very light phone user, so I would basically pretty much any phone would last me 2 days because I pretty much wouldn't use it.
Okay.
So this one, I used to use it for like a day, and then by the time I'm home, it's like 50-60%.
Alright.
And then I started using it more heavily, and now I charge it like at least once a day.
Yeah.
Like or at least, like it almost dies midday, and then I have to charge it again.
Yeah.
And then by the time I'm about to go home, it's almost dying again, so I have to charge it again.
Okay.
So pretty much charge it like a bunch of times a day.
Yeah.
So it's getting very annoying, but I like the phone. Okay, so
What's the price range on this Pixel 4?
Pixel 4 price range. That's a good question.
because it doesn't seem like it's gonna be a
I think it was like
low
seven
tier.
or 800. I think
Yeah,
800.
yeah.
I
So
think.
it's a high like mid high tier.
Oh, it's a
It's a,
flagship. It's a flagship. Pixel 4 XL is a flagship, and 3A and 3A XL are mid ranges. The mid
okay.
ranges I think are like up to 400 or
Yeah, 400 something,
450.
and like
These are
it's
like
definitely not like Apple level of pricing. But
not overground. I don't think it's overground at least.
I feel like
See,
there's no need to spend that like
listen,
a
if you
grand.
told me for a grand I could have a phone and not sell it, I couldn't sell it,
Yeah,
and I would get a Pixel 4 XL instead of the iPhone 11 Pro S Max Plus
thing.
XSL or um 5G. Uh,
No,
okay,
like I feel like spend over a grand on a phone is kind of stupid
of
because
course.
like what can you use?
Okay, how about this? I'll give you an argument.
Yeah,
Um, you pay. Now this is not my argument.
yeah,
I think it's a stupid argument. But this is the argument people make.
yeah,
If you pay a grand for a PC,
yeah.
how many hours a day do you use it?
But not.
Let's say you're not. It's not your primary like work. You don't use it for work or anything. So like what? How much a day do you use it? 3 4 hours?
No, six. I play a
6
lot of games, so let's be real. Like I'm not gonna
6 hours? Really? A day?
probably not gonna be on computer.
What? What the heck? So wait. So you get home.
No,
Let's say.
six, five, four to five at least.
So if you get home at let's say 7,
Yeah,
you play
I
on your.
sleep at 12. Like
Oh, you kind of mean you use it.
yeah.
You don't necessarily like play heavy demanding games or whatever. Like
No,
like
like
browser stuff.
no, I don't. I don't like. Right. I play games for 3 hours or something,
Yeah.
2 or 3 hours, and then I watch YouTube, or
Okay, makes sense.
watch anime or whatever.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
Okay. But the argument is basically if you spend 1,000 for a computer that
yeah,
you kind of use, maybe not as long as you do, but
okay,
maybe less than you do.
yeah.
It makes sense to pay 1,000 for a phone that you use from let's say like 9 a.m. until like 6 a.m. all day. So it's
Well,
basically use your phone. The argument is use your phone more than a PC.
yeah.
So why wouldn't you pay as much for for quality phone?
Well,
For me that sounds stupid because
what
actually
kind of,
I'll let you.
yeah, like say if I have 1,000 something, like say the new the Apple no Apple iPhone
The Apple
11. I
11
can't change that
and the
anymore.
Google 4 XL.
The iPhone 11, right?
Yeah,
It's what 1,200 something, right?
iPhone 11. I don't know.
Let's
'cause-
guess like 1,200. Right? It could be
Sure.
higher.
Sure.
And
I think
with
it's
that
like
kind
I
of
think it's like 1,000.
yeah, with
Yeah.
that kind of money, I can get really high quality laptop, right?
Right.
Which I will
But then
use.
you're not gonna use your laptop on the train, like on the bus when you're standing and you pull out your phone. Like that's the argument that's
Like
being
see,
made.
like it's this argument doesn't work on me, right? Because
Right.
when I use my phone, I mainly use for reading.
Light tasks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really light tasks and messaging.
Yeah.
Unless I'm at home beside a charging port, I will never use it for heavy use.
Yeah, because then
Right?
you just
Because
have
I
a dead
don't feel
phone.
safe enough to use all my battery. Like
Yeah.
I want to have something to read on when I'm on bus, right?
Yeah.
But if I have a laptop, that'll be different because I don't have a laptop daily for the daily use, right?
Right.
And like I would pay, like I mean, I would read on my laptop, right?
Read.
Yeah, like read stuff on my laptop, right?
Right.
Instead of my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Like
what
when I'm
you mean.
sitting down in the classroom, I will not read off my phone. I will use instead of use my laptop. Right?
Okay. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, like I can message people on my laptop. It won't be as easier to use, like as handier, like as a phone, right?
Yeah.
Like because on your phone you can just put in your pocket and use it straight away. And
Yeah.
if you have a laptop, you can take a bag flip open, click a button, and then put your password to just get into the interface,
Yeah.
right? But like this argument really doesn't work on me because I rather use more powerful thing like a
Yeah, I see
laptop,
what you mean.
which has
Um,
a longer battery life
yeah.
and powerful processing power and all that.
The way I look at it is that you can get a phone for 1,000. You can get a phone for 400.
Yeah,
Yet there
pretty much
there's
same.
not a huge difference.
Yeah,
Let's
like
be honest. Like,
no,
is
like
using it is reading an email or texting someone going to be vastly different between those
no.
600 euro?
Yeah, look between like not saying the mid to high, right? Say the Pixel 4, for example.
Yeah,
The difference between Pixel 4 and say not Apple or not iPhone, right? Because they use their own operating system.
yeah,
Like say compared to Samsung,
yeah,
right? They use the same operating system, Android.
yeah.
There ain't that much of difference.
Of course not.
There's only small, tiny difference that you will barely notice in the daily use. So why spend that actually? Like unless you have the money for it and you want to feel special,
Yeah, but the thing is, you're probably going to replace the phone at max after 3 years
and
because
like if you buy a phone for the feel like that you spend a lot of money that you have a brand stuff, right?
yeah,
Then
that's Apple.
you're actually outside the argument. You're not buying for use. You're buying for the feel, right?
Yeah,
Like the same people with buying
jewelry.
branding bags and clothes. It's only for the feel and like the difference between mid tier clothing and high tier clothing, it's the same.
Yeah.
It lasts the same amount of time, but just the brand is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the next topic?
Do you want to move on to the fun thing that you can? Oh, come on, do this drawing thing. Thank you. So another cool thing about the Pixel is you can unlock it even if you're dead. So this guy Chris Fox. Yep, there we go. So there you go, guys. You can open a Pixel 4 even if you're dead. I bet you can't do that on an iPhone. I bet.
Wait, does the iPhone has a facial recognition?
Yeah, it does.
It
They
does?
removed the fingerprint scanner. Don't you remember?
Oh right, yeah.
The iPhone
I
X.
I don't care about iPhones enough
After they removed-
to remember all those kind of stuff.
After they removed the logical naming scheme, they also removed the fingerprint scanner.
I mean,
And I think they're gonna bring it back. There's rumors they're gonna bring it back.
the fingerprint.
Yes, in-screen fingerprint thingy. It's kind of.
Okay.
I kind of doubt it because I feel like when Apple removes something, it's not coming back. Right. So do you want to talk Google Stadia?
The gaming platform that we all need, right?
Yes.
Like I feel like the idea of Stadia is really good, right? Like this kind of streaming game.
I feel like this is a kind of dream.
Well, like it's not a dream, right? If a company put enough work, right,
Yeah.
it will happen. It will happen. And this kind of thing is only started, right?
Listen,
Like if like say
I just don't think that internet is gonna be well, because you're
maybe
saying
not now, right? Maybe not now. Like at least 10 years later, right? I say there's gonna be a really good gaming streaming service
yeah.
for this kind of task, right?
So basically, so what do you think about needing a USB cable to play on your phone, Chromebook, or computer?
That's stupid. Like I'm pretty sure if you're using just Bluetooth, you can just connect to them all.
My question is, at that point, why even have Wi-Fi in the controller?
No, why even wireless?
Why even what?
Wireless.
Wireless. Oh, because it's not wireless.
Like, you're using wire.
Yeah,
Like, why call it wireless?
of course.
Like it's not wireless when you're using a wire.
Yeah. Let's see. Wait.
And
Right. So
I don't know. Like, is the the speed, like the connection of playing games is good.
I think there's gonna be a big delay because I think um, no, what's it called PlayStation Play? It's not PlayStation Play.
Play, you mean the online
The
service?
online service where you can
Yeah, it's Play. I think.
where you can
I think it's Play.
play games.
Don't quote us on that, right?
Yes,
As,
all the two of you put down your keywords.
right.
Yeah.
The like say, I mean, what are you trying to talk about?
I forget.
No, you're talking about the PS Play.
PlayStation Play. PS. Yeah, let's say PS Play. I think the delay in there is also not that great. Listen, how about I'm not gonna talk about this because I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, see,
from what I've heard,
yeah,
some people have there's a delay. Some people are okay with the delay.
Yeah.
Some people are not okay with the delay, and
Yeah.
the delay is higher depending on your internet, obviously.
like so basically the latency of this kind of thing it means that you can't play.
The thing is,
competitive.
if you can afford good internet to play a game, to play like with low latency,
Yeah.
you can probably afford to buy a,
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah. No. The thing with Stadia, right?
Yeah.
Their aim is to when you have one console, when you have like say a PC, right? For example, you can play everything.
Yeah, but
Like you can.
not necessarily. Oh, you mean as any game as long as you pay for it? Because it's
Yeah.
not free, you know that.
Yeah, like basically, I'm talking about like you can play any game on any console.
Don't they have a free tier?
Yeah, they do. Now I'm saying that, right?
Oh.
Say this PS4, PlayStation, only game, right? Like
Yeah.
like God of War,
Yeah,
it's on PlayStation only,
yeah.
and
Exclusive.
exclusive, right? And then Halo is Xbox exclusive. You can
Yeah.
only play on those kind of platforms. But if Stadia break this kind of wall, right? Basically means that you can when you get Stadia, you can play any platform, any game on any platform with just Stadia, and with only one console.
Yeah, but you're basically buying the games yourself, kind of.
That's not really the problem, right? You see,
And then
no,
the latencies. Listen, I hope it works well. I doubt it's gonna work.
yeah, no. See, it like isn't this kind of gaming streaming service doesn't require you to have really good setup on your own computer, right?
What do you mean?
Like isn't like is this? Do you need your own processor on your say if you play on this tablet,
Yes.
right?
You can play it.
Yeah?
You can play it.
You can play it, but was like is that still the 60 frame per second and like in 1080p?
Yeah, because isn't the graphics card driving the display? So wouldn't it?
I'm like I heard when I heard the first
I
time.
think it's gonna be more like you put an input into a controller. Controller sends what you did into a server.
Yeah.
The server shows what happened.
Yeah.
So it's basically
You don't.
I think it's more like a video type of situation.
Yeah. So, that kind of you control other computer on the say like when you calling a tech support.
Yeah.
They can use a special software to control your computer.
Oh yeah, TeamViewer.
Yeah, that kind of thing, right? I feel like it's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So what's good with that, right? Say when you're on the go. Like
definitely.
If you have a good connection, right? Or they fix that kind of demanding.
The thing is, when you're on the go,
yeah,
the connection is not consistent. I've been like on the bus, even listening to streaming music or whatever, and it just cuts out because the internet is just not good enough.
Okay, like that must be your own computer's problem.
No.
Like your own phone.
No. I lose signal. Like on my
Really?
phone, I lose signal. Because see, that's why on the go it's probably good as long as you're like in the city and
Yeah.
have good connection
Yeah.
constantly.
I mean, see, when the first time I heard this, right?
Yeah.
It's not Stadia, but some other
Oh, I
platform.
forget what it's called. There's no, I don't remember.
I don't remember either, right?
Yeah.
So what they're doing is like the part that caught me, the gaming streaming part, right?
Right.
Like the thing got me the most was the idea of I don't need a really good setup, like expensive setup to
Yeah.
play a AAA game, right?
The thing is, I also don't like how I don't think you technically don't own the games.
Now, I'm pretty sure with Pixel you can buy it, right?
What?
Can you not buy it?
With Stadia?
You can't, no?
I think you can buy them, but you basically buy the Stadia version.
Yeah.
So basically, if
It's like when you buy in
yeah, but like
game
if in a couple of months no one's gonna use the service, it's gonna shut down or something.
it's the
You
same
lose
when
all
you're
your
buying a
games.
game on Steam. You only buying the game in Steam version. You don't own the game. Like you own the game, but only when Steam is
But I
out.
feel like okay, I feel like I would trust Steam more than
Well, it's only an example, right?
yeah. I guess it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Steam is definitely
But
more stable.
if you download some if you have some Steam games
Yeah,
that are that do not require internet
yeah.
and then Steam stops working, I'm pretty sure you can still launch the games if you have them downloaded.
No.
Obviously, no.
Well, when I open a Steam game, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have a try to disconnect my internet and then open a Steam.
Okay,
game,
we
right?
will try to do this at some point, maybe.
Yeah, like I do that. Maybe I'll try that maybe when I get
I can do it after this.
Yeah.
I can add I could add it on screen if it works or it doesn't work.
Okay.
So that's the answer.
Okay, next
See?
one. Next one. What's the next one?
Okay, that's that one.
Yeah.
Motorola event for the Motorola foldable phone.
Are they releasing a photo phone as well?
Yeah.
What kind of design is it?
Damn it. Okay, I guess I have to type it in.
Razer? Wait, it's Razer? I thought you said Motorola.
Oh, shoot.
This one. You did say about this. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Motorola Razer.
That's kind of the new concept.
Hold on, show.
There we go. That's the most
Right.
leaked one. Not necessarily leaked.
Used.
The most used as well. Yeah. So the thing that annoys me is the notch. But so it's basically the Galaxy Fold is basically a small phone.
Yeah.
Or a thin phone that folds into a
No, it's
a tablet.
No, a small tablet that folds into a small phone.
No. Wait.
No, a regular phone.
The Fold.
Yeah, the
Samsung
phone.
Galaxy Fold.
It's literally a small tablet you fold into a phone, the size of a phone.
What? Oh, it's the same thing. It's basically. So it's basically you can have it as a small phone or a tablet.
The reason it's a phone that you can fold into a smaller size and you can carry around.
What?
Look, it's only a size of a small.
Are you talking about that?
Razer.
It's a phone because the screen is stretched, but then folds, and the same with the Fold because it's a tablet because it's when it's unfolded it's.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
that what
tablet.
you're talking
Yeah.
about? It doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter. So would you get that one?
No, I will not get any foldable phone because
If okay.
I feel like it's stupid.
If you all right then, stupid. It's genius. Okay.
Genius, yeah, as a business standpoint.
Okay. If you got to pick between the Samsung Galaxy Fold,
Yeah.
the Huawei Mate X, or the Motorola Razr as we see it here. I hope it's not gonna have the notch
Yeah,
because it looks awful.
yeah.
Which one would you get?
I get Microsoft the
Microsoft Duo?
Duo.
That's not an option.
I will not get any of them.
It's free. Just take the damn
That's
phone.
free.
It's
Okay,
free.
I get the Huawei one.
The Huawei one.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't like the design of Razer.
Okay.
I heard a lot of bad thing about the Samsung Fold.
It's great just because it kind of peeled off the screen. And
Huawei is the only one that I don't know much about.
the thing is, I think that Huawei is gonna have a worse hinge, but the overall design is gonna be more successful. Because did you see how well the Samsung Galaxy Fold hinge is designed?
I know it's very good. Yeah.
If only sand didn't destroy it, am I right? So, but
I mean,
the thing is,
if only there's no dust around the world, right?
if I got one free one, I'd probably take the Motorola Razr because the Fold, when it's folded, looks horrific to me at least.
Yeah.
It's such a tiny screen on such a relatively large phone. And then when you open it, there's a notch for some reason.
For this one,
No, on the Fold.
Galaxy phone,
Samsung Galaxy Fold. Just the edge notch.
is there a notch?
There's a notch. For some reason, there's like 6 cameras on it, even though you can just take pictures with like
What?
it's makes me tired. They could have literally just added on the front a good camera setup, and you can use it for pretty much anything you want.
Wait, no, for Huawei, right?
The Huawei, they only have one set of cameras.
No, I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
If you using it Fold, right? Can you use it as just one side, just like
As a phone, yeah.
Yeah.
You fold it and just use one side.
But it's not the same for Galaxy Fold.
It is not. No, you use the outside tiny screen.
That's okay.
So-
I rest my case.
See, the reason I just said why I wouldn't get the Fold because of the above mentioned
The
stuff.
hinge.
The reason I wouldn't get the Mate X is because the screen is plastic and it wraps around. Although it looks much better and the cameras make more sense, there's no way you're not gonna squash that phone to oblivion.
No, pretty sure
Did you see the video where they actually did include? Remember, I was telling you that they should include like a little sleeve or something for it. They did include it.
Yeah.
But like I bet it's still gonna get scratched through it because it's like
I'm pretty sure it's easier to get the cover for the screen cover for Mate X.
you can't though because
can't?
it's folding screen. It folds. Glass doesn't fold. So if you get a glass cover, it's not gonna fold.
I
If
have
you
a
get
plastic cover that is working really well.
yeah. So you're saying to get a plastic cover for a plastic screen? Is that
Yes.
what you're suggesting?
And it's not scratching. It's not scratching, dude.
It's not scratching. There's 2 holes in here.
It literally got
Well-
cut open, dude. It got cut open.
Okay. So
Those kind of cut.
right. So okay.
See the cut. Oh,
Let
here on the
me
screen?
just hear you out on this one.
Yeah.
You're saying that the plastic protector is not going to scratch because your phone has holes. Your plastic protector has holes in it, like actual holes.
It's not
Holes.
scratch. No, it's not scratch.
Okay. Which part of the protector you don't care about?
This
It
part,
wouldn't scratch with my nail, would it?
I wouldn't.
Scratch. Sorry.
You can still just cover it.
Sorry.
No, it's
But see it's
no, it's not that.
although you're gonna protect your original screen,
Yeah.
it would still probably scratch. And you know the part that folds? Wow, I really scratched it out. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, I'm gonna get a new cover.
Yeah.
In future anyway. No, it's alright. It's not that bad.
So if you keep folding the screen, okay, I feel like it's gonna get slowly detached. You get me?
Yeah.
On the fold.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
a
gonna
good point.
peel
Yeah.
off slowly.
Yeah, that's a good
Like
point.
it's definitely not going to be great. I'm sure it's going to work.
Maybe
Probably
two,
better.
Maybe two cover on the one on this side, one on the back side, front and back.
Yeah, I would probably get it look horrible when you open it, but I would probably get like two glass protectors basically on each side.
No,
It's
it
gonna
just
look terrible.
it
defeats the purpose.
really
Um,
won't work. Yeah.
Might as well get like a good sleeve that has a hard shell so it wouldn't scratch through it. But I feel like the one they included, I didn't really look at it that well. They included
It's like thick leather looking cover.
which
The case stick.
for me it looks like what's the thing called where you put glasses in?
Glassing?
Glasses. The thing that you put glasses in.
The glasses case?
Yeah, except it looks like one of the like older ones that were fabric and you like pull it open and you put your glasses in.
I don't have one of those, so I don't know.
I don't have one of those either, just I know that's what it runs.
I don't know
But
where
this
you
one,
picked it.
listen, but this one,
Yeah?
at least it looks alright. And hopefully you don't have the notch. But it's
I
like
doubt it.
It's compact and if the hinge is relatively tight,
Yeah.
bunch of garbage isn't gonna go. Probably will, but it's gonna protect. It's gonna protect itself basically, but not look terrible.
I mean, when it's folded, it looks terrible. Let's be real.
When it's folded,
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
looks nice. What do you mean? What's terrible about this? It's a
Really?
classic folding phone. The classic.
Actually, don't like the classic folding phones.
Flip phones.
Yeah, for the phones, yeah.
They look great. This is a concept. It looks. See the notch here.
Yeah.
There's no notch. I like this one. The top of this better. That's weird.
Here, I doubt they're not gonna put a notch in. I doubt it.
You doubt they're not gonna put a notch,
Yeah.
or do you doubt they will put a notch?
I doubt, I'm sure they're going to put a notch in it.
Oh well, then it's probably gonna cost about $1.5 anyway. Oh yeah, this is very kind of unrelated. What do you think about? Remember when I told you that Essential Phone might be dead?
Essential phone?
Might not be dead. I mean, the one that was the first to release a phone with a notch. So
Yeah.
this is what they plan to release. Remember Andy, the company by Android's founder Andy
Yeah,
Rubin.
yeah.
So this is what they're planning to release next.
How you going to watch video with that thing?
You're not. That's not the point. I
What's
don't really
that?
know what's the point.
Is that remote control?
That's a phone. That is a phone. Okay.
Look, I can control the TV with my remote control.
Listen, phones aren't designed to watch YouTube videos on them. So what's your opinion on that?
It's weird looking phone. It seems slick, right?
It seems that you can reach every part even if you have tiny hands.
No, you won't. You won't reach it top.
I mean, if you release your grip, it's gonna slide down, and you just
Or it's going to fall on the floor.
no. Obviously, you grip it. Okay, let's just move on.
That's like those weird concept, you know, like years at when iPhone 5
Yeah,
after iPhone 5 release, right?
yeah.
iPhone 6 has got bigger, right? It got really
iPhone. Yeah.
yeah,
Much
really
larger.
kind of longer, right?
Yeah.
It's not wider, it's just a bit longer.
I think it is wider, but
No, a bit wider, but like
the
compared
mainly increase in
yeah, the
width-
length.
in length. I mean, yeah.
So I remember people made a concept. Samsung was getting wider, right?
Samsung phones, yeah.
Yeah, they're getting wider, right? And then people made a concept art, and it's called Future Soldier. And the left hand it has a shield of Samsung phone, and the right hand has a sword
of
made of
iPhones.
iPhone. That's really
Nice.
that remind me of that. Just really love.
I know who was gonna buy
And
that.
people make a meme that from like it's like a space picture, right? It's
Yeah.
like Earth and Moon, right? In the middle, it's just giant long phone. iPhone 2011. So
Yeah, I feel like this might kill Essential Phone. I don't want to be the the fake messiah, but this is probably what's gonna kill.
I don't know what made them to think that's a good idea.
I forget. It's like AI powered phones, so you're mainly gonna talk to it or something. I don't know. It's. Let's move on.
Okay.
So the Samsung. Okay, so remember we're just talking about foldable phones. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So look, there's a notch. So that's the screen.
Oh,
That's a
no.
notch.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So they're planning to release the next. Well, planning. It's rumored that the next phone is gonna use very thin glass to
Okay.
be foldable.
Okay. I see.
I think that's gonna not work.
I know there's a technology on the foldable glass, right?
Yeah.
But like
There's no working
no,
foldable glass
no,
to my
there
knowledge.
is a foldable glass, right? You know the Ethernet cable. Did you know inside there is all like fiberglass?
Yeah, but
It's all
but
twistable. But it's not a flat. Like it's not flat, right? It's only a cable.
right.
Like they can make cable flexible, right? You can twiggle them around. They won't break.
Yeah.
But for like a flat surface, it's gonna be really different.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tougher to deal with, right?
See, what I think is that it might not work.
It really might not work because I don't see a glass
And
bending
if-
90
and-
degrees.
And then the thing is, the more you bend,
Yeah,
the more stress you're putting on the glass. So eventually, it's gonna just
yeah.
crack.
It's
right?
it's a 90 degrees.
Even worse. You know when you scratch a piece of glass,
Yeah,
it weakens so much it can just randomly shatter. If
Yeah.
you scratch, normally if you scratch a glass screen, it's fine. If you scratch a glass screen on the foldable phone, it's probably gonna all shatter, especially when you fold it and it just all shatters.
yeah.
So
I don't see it gonna be working.
I don't see how foldable phones are gonna progress, to be honest.
Not for like 10 or 20. I think like see what I'm thinking, right? For the
Yeah.
phone, it's stupid idea. Just leave the idea alone. I don't see like
Really?
yeah.
I kind of
Um,
want it. I want it to be.
Unless it's a like a Microsoft Duo, right? Unless it's like a Duo, like it's not aiming at kind of look, aiming at the practical use, right?
Yeah. Really quickly, last topic. Meet
Guitar.
Gita. Okay. And it carries stuff for you?
It's
that
it's
what it is?
basically a robot slave that carry your stuff for you.
Yes. That's what we need.
It's just like those, I know there's one of those robot that can walk around with you and take picture for you,
Yeah.
right? And it's for your phone, right? And like you can take a picture with your phone app. And this one is basically for those kind of, rich people that feel too good to carry their own bags, right?
I cannot, as much as I try, I cannot imagine this being used in real life. I cannot imagine being in the street and seeing someone just following this. Someone following them.
Dude, if
What happens if the battery dies? Did you just go like, well, I guess I'm gonna carry the whole robot?
maybe there's like a kind of suitcase
Yeah.
thing, like
Yeah, why wouldn't you just use a suitcase like a normal person? I guess if you're
No, if you use a suitcase, you have to carry that around with you.
Then I guess
you
you
won't
have-
look fashionable.
then I
right?
guess you have all the money burning a hole in your pocket.
I hope the battery life on this is good, right?
Listen, I'm all for robots. Robots get good. This
So you
does not
basically
look,
you're basically paying $3,250
Is that how much it
for
costs?
$3,250 for self walking suitcase.
Yeah. Why
That's
don't you?
that's
why,
all there is.
why don't you just get like a cart with like a bunch of motors? Well, I guess AI and all that.
Yeah.
All the good buzzwords.
Look, I'm living the future. I got robot slave to carry my bag for me, right? Isn't that great?
That is
I'm
the future.
I have so much money, I don't know what to do with it. So I dump this money on a robot slave.
You can have your money in there. Okay. How about we find out what GITA stands for? Is Italian for short trip.
It's one of those catchy words.
Hey, short trip. Do you wanna go for a walk? Okay.
I really don't know the idea of this.
Listen, it's a robot. Let's see if it works.
Yeah. See, the company I really like on this kind of robot stuff, right? Will be on it's called Nightbot.
Nightbot.
Yeah, Nightbot.
Okay.
Yeah, like they have the scooter. You know the electric scooter, right?
Yeah.
Like they have the really good one. You know the Xiaomi one, right?
Xiaomi scooter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
So
basically Nightbot. Nightbot scooter.
I'm thinking of getting actually the Xiaomi scooter.
No, just get Nightbot. It's the exact same.
Nightbot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's I don't know what's the background story, but Xiaomi
I'll look
the
into
Xiaomi
it.
scooter is literally Nightbot scooter with a reskin.
Also copy.
No, not a copy. I think it's exact same.
Is exact same.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm pretty
is it
sure-
exact the same
Same
thing?
thing. Yeah.
Except rebranded.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure like they have a deal or something. Like Xiaomi was like, okay, we sell that for you and we get so much share of it.
That spins.
Yeah.
It has convinced me. I'm buying this.
And they have like those kind of hoverboard, right?
Yeah.
Which doesn't hover at all.
Oh yeah, why is it called a horror? Okay, let's listen. Let's leave that for the next show.
Yeah.
Sorry for moving the table.
All right, we gotta go, right?
Yeah. So thank you for watching and listening,
You're listening.
listening to our very educated.
Thank you for listening, RNT Tech Show, and I will see you in the next episode.